Good evening. What is going on, folks? Welcome back to another wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're doing well, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And if you are here as part of the Rewatch fam, chuck a comment down below. Otherwise, jump over to the live stream now and say hi. See who's here, see who's lurking, say g'day, and let me know what you're eating for dinner tonight. I can see Secondhand Gang's having pizza, but I hope you're all doing well. A pretty chilled stream today. We're just really hanging out, answering some questions. We're going to open some Pokemon cards and do some giveaways. I will say that there is a little extra with the Pokemon stuff tonight. I'm just going to be a little generous. So wink, wink, stomp, stomp, hint, hint. But no pressure. But we're really just hanging out, answering any questions. And of course, we're going to do the duck race as well. We'll do the duck race and do it all at once so we can see all the winners, and then we'll open up or, do the giveaways just before we wrap up. So pretty cruisy night. We've got 14 of you in the chat already. So let's see who's here hanging out. Appreciate you all. Now, I've never actually said your name, and I don't even think it is your name. I think it's actually just your tag name. Is it Massey Mays? How you doing, mate? Good evening, all. You've actually been here first for I think it's probably the first time you're first, actually. Usually it's Secondhand Gang, but you're here first, so thank you, buddy. Appreciate being here. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We've got Ashton as well. How you doing, mate? Week so far has been really good. Pretty chilled. Well, actually, it's not that chilled. All I can say is, like, it hasn't been a stressed week, but lots happening. Like, doing lots of changes in the business. Been also, actually, that's mainly the main thing. But today was actually a big day at Backpacks. We're actually helping move things around because we're doing some extensions there at Backpacks. So I'm a bit sore and tired from all the box lifting, but I'm all good, mate. I hope you're doing well. Angels in the house, how are we doing? Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone has had a sale or two this week. Yes, yesterday was actually pretty low. I only had, I think it was 2 sales or 3 sales on eBay. I did end up having about a total of 30 sales, though, because I sold a whole bunch of stuff off eBay. But interesting, very interesting. Today has been a lot better. We've got Extraction in the house. How you doing? Hey. Appreciate you being here. We've got Retro Ranger in the house. How you doing, mate? Appreciate you being here. Good evening. Big thanks to Ethan and Chris for the Gary Vee book. So for those that are looking to pick up a book, we do have the giveaway of 12 and a half. I think I've got 2 left of these. These are all complimentary from Ethan Rushok. So big kudos and shout out to Ethan Rushok. Appreciate you, buddy. And appreciate you, Retro Ranger, for the mention. Got Secondhand Gang in the house. G'day all, eating pizza, love it. We've got Nat in the house as well, evening all. How you doing? We've got Johnny Boy, evening all, buttered chicken in our house tonight. Nice. Carla had some buttered chicken for lunch. We had Singapore noodles for dinner tonight. Good evening, everyone. How you doing, Wendy? Appreciate you being here. Thanks for swinging by. Hope you're doing well. Brendan, good evening, everyone. Good evening, sorry. Just finished some chicken. Ooh, now cleaning, testing a big PS and Nintendo 64 haul from Salvos I picked up yesterday. Mate, you got to share the details on that. Like, how much did you pay? What'd you get? Got to spill the beans, man. You can't be dropping things like that and not telling us the details because they are juicy. Jeepers. I've found a 64 in the thrift before. It's a good feeling. I'm very curious. What did they have it listed at? Like, so how much were they selling it for? Because I feel like, yeah, that could be an interesting one. Do let us know. Who wants to know? Tell them to let us know. We've got Kelly in the house. Hello. Hope you're all well. Sold an incomplete Micro Machines robot tonight. Was happy because, Micro Machines do incredible. Very hard to find these days, but that's cool. Sales have been slow this week. Last week was my best week ever, but this week it's totally dried up. So I guess last week is making up for it. But I hope you're doing well, Kelly. Oh, Angel's having fish and chips here. Love it. We got Kerry having a boring sandwich tonight. Okay, fair enough. What's on the sandwich? We got Patrick in the house. How you doing, mate? Appreciate you being here. Can't wait to be in Melbourne in March. Oh, not long. You'll be coming in. Actually, Melbourne in March is pretty good. It's autumn. It's usually not too hot, not too cold. It's just nice. Hey, Puppy Dog Diary. How are we doing? Hello. Is that right? Yeah, how you doing, Puppy Dog Diary? Got a working 64 plus 7 game. Wow. $120, included Lilac Wars, 2 Mario Kart, Mario 64 plus shovelware. Jeepers. Did you, is there anything there that's boxed or is it all loose? Because I'm actually looking for Mario 64 myself. Drew Trott, my man, how you doing? Evening all, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, man. For those that don't know, Drew has his double shot live stream podcast on Thursdays. I think you've changed the time. It's tomorrow, 10:30. Go check it out. I love what he's doing over there. I'm a bit behind, but Drew does a lot of cool stuff. So want to always giving a big shout out to Drew, because Drew helps me, and I always want to make sure I'm giving back to Drew, because yeah, he's the silent warrior. That's the way I'll tag him. I don't know if you take that as a compliment, but it's a compliment, man. Also included 2 controllers, 1 gold, and dude, Brandon, wow, all this. Okay, all good, not too bad. Andrew, my man, Thornton, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Guys, if you do want to get into the giveaway tonight, there is a link here as well. There is Pokemon cards, there is a book. We've got some of Mel's earrings as well. Still a few of these left over that she donated. So if you want to win some of those too, yeah, get on it. And if anyone has any questions tonight, by all means, please jump in, ask a question. We only had 2 come through from Instagram, which is fine. It's probably going to be a pretty quiet stream today. I'm super sore, keen to just take some rest. But I will deliver. I'll get some goodies out for you guys, and we'll win some stuff. So if you have any questions, by all means, chuck it up. I want to do a follow-up from last week's about the fundraiser results. So if people haven't noticed or seen, I did put a community post where I posted about the, what we did for backpacks. So we ended up raising over $11,000. The total amount that was donated was $10,748, around there somewhere. And that was for, after fees and things like that. But, this has all gone to backpacks for the kids. So that I went in Thursday last week, the day after the live stream, and did that. And they even had a check there ready for me. So that was pretty cool to get done. So pretty cool to be able to hold a big check of almost $11,000. So very, very exciting. I wanted to give an update on what actually is going to happen with the dollars. And we were actually met with some nice surprise that, because I wanted to make sure that it's going to directly to, a cause or something like that. And it's not just getting, everything that it's going to get spent on is obviously going to help the kids, but I want to make sure it's getting tagged to something. And unfortunately, they hadn't actually completed their funding for they basically do a Santa pack drive every year, which is called their Christmas for Kids in Care. And basically they give Santa packs or Santa bags to kids. So it's basically presents for kids on Christmas Day. And they hadn't completed the funding for that. And they asked, if we wanted to tag that to it. And it works out that, and I said, yes, of course, it works out that we are now, with that money, $10,748, are going to give 398 kids across Victoria and probably a few other places Christmas. They're going to get a Santa bag with toys. And the toys are pretty cool. Like, they're not just cheap stuff. There's Legos in there, there's dolls in there, there's action figures, there's other little bric-a-bracs and bits and bobs. It usually it's been sponsored and provided from other companies, but to assemble those Santa bags, it usually costs around $27. So that's what we've been able to tag for, which actually covers more than half of their entire cost pool for that actual initiative. So I want to give a big shout out to you all for those that did help make that happen, because you guys made that happen. So, and they've obviously Backpacks have said a big thank you as well. So there's the check. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm pretty proud to be able to hold that. That was pretty exciting. But yeah, we're literally been able to give the joy of Christmas to 398 kids. Pity it wasn't 400, but 398 is better than none. So a big congrats to everyone. So thank you for making that happen, folks. Really, really cool. I'll just quickly, evening, Chris. Anthony, how you doing, mate? Just having a mini Magnum ice cream. Nice. And Brendan said the PS bundle was PS2 console, 2 controllers, iToy, 20 games. And wow, dude, you have done very well. Well done. We've got Grumpy Granny in the house. How are we doing, GG? Well, welcome back. Appreciate you being here. GG's been hitting the live streams as well. Love it. Never found so much in thrift and all. Yeah, so it just goes to show the thrift ain't dead. Also picked up a factory sealed 3DS Aqua Blue console at Vinnie's on Monday. Insane. There you go. That's the Christmas. That's the holidays probably paying off for you. Price comping some antique books I was gifted today. Yes, you got some pretty cool goodies there, didn't you? Well done. Nice haul, Brendan. Was that all found in the same shop? Hope you got some bangers in the piss. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Well done. Well done. I wish I had subtitles. I'm watching a movie with my whole family at the same time of this. Oh, sorry, Puppy Dog Die. You'll have to come back and do the rewatch. Yeah, so I wanted to play that back for you guys with, what we did for backpacks. So it's pretty exciting. Again, pretty crazy, and we're already starting to have discussions around what we'll do next year. And I've got some pretty exciting things, hopefully, to be able to share with that in the early new year. So we'll quickly just jump into the questions, and I'm going to say, guys, I'm disappointed. Only 2 questions today. Only 2 questions. We had a question from Secondhand Hunter and Papa Dog Diary. So if there's any questions in the chat, by all means, chuck them in. Hey, we have Forest Pines online. How you doing, mate? Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for swinging by. So Secondhand Hunter has asked, favorite item that I sold this week. That is a good question. I'm going to quickly just check my orders. It's been pretty quiet already. To be honest, there hasn't been any big bolos this week. But I guess something rare and not rare, unique maybe, was I sold Snoopy and Woodstock Peanuts vintage salt and pepper shakers today. Second time I've actually sold these before, like second time finding and selling. They're from 1972, and I've sold them for $54. So that's something different, something random, something cool. I don't actually have a picture that I can show, but yeah. And then Puppy Dog Diary has asked, how am I? Well, I am very well, thank you. Hope you're doing well. It's been a pretty busy day today at Backpacks, but last couple of days really, I mean, it's been a bit slower, but other than that, like outside of business, but business has been busy. Yesterday I had, we sorted about 680 or 650 pieces of clothing that arrived, and that was pretty tiring. I showed a story on my Instagram, and that will be in next week's video as well. But that was crazy. Like a lot of stock, just prepping for basically Q4 and the run up to Christmas. So been super busy, but I'm doing well. Carla's keeping me honest, like making sure we're, doing other things and not just working, although we are working lots. G'day, gang. Mel is in the house. How we doing, Mel? We were just shouting you out before, so that's Mel, guys. Go check out her stuff. Chance to win some goodies tonight. CGG isn't back to full strength quite yet. I forgot to ask. Yeah, that's all right. I'll give you a pass. Question, what's the next big running event you're looking forward to? The next one is actually 2 bays, which isn't till January 15th. It could be a bit of an interesting one because I'm going to be away for 6 weeks in the Philippines. Training might be a little interesting. So that is the next event that is on the books. Look, worst case, it might not go as planned. But then next year, I am probably going to suggest that whether I do 2 bays or not, I'm probably then going to have to requalify. I'm just calling it now, which means next year I'm going to have to do a sub 2:10 half marathon to be able to get back into 2 bays for the 2025, which is a bit weird to say right now. And yeah, and then I'll be working on probably doing the ultra again next year. So yeah, that's the that's the next big running event, but there'll be lots of things in between probably. I've kind of been taking it slow for the last couple of weeks, just easing off and not really focusing on it, just because I'm still a bit sore here and there, but it's nice to be able to just not have to think about it too much as well. Like, getting into routines of running and just taking it easy. Yes, indeed. Many retro games. Yeah, crazy stuff. If you're not a store, can you set up international post policies? That is a good question. I actually don't know this off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure you have to have a store to set up policies. I could be wrong, though. Grumpy Granny has done a video on this. Grumpy Granny, can you answer that? Can you? No pressure. Playing any games at the moment? Yes, Forest Finds. I am... oh, Puppy Dog Diary. Thank you for the dollary dues. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Forest Finds, I am currently playing Starfield, which is a really, really cool game. Lots of time spent into that one. And Carla's picking up Assassin's Creed tomorrow, so I probably won't play. Oh, sorry. Tired. I won't be playing it, but I'll be watching Carla play it. But really just Starfield, and I've actually been thinking about RuneScape a bit, but because spring always does that to me. But yeah, just Starfield. Should you purge your store and relist for auctions? Well, I literally last week pulled out. Oh, there's the donation. Thanks, Puppy Dog Diary. I literally pulled out. It must have been about 2,000 items. I did 1,500 DVDs, and then I've just pulled out 450, 500 books just a couple of days ago. And I'm doing that to be able to cull, clean up, get things a bit better. I have never done an auction before, but I think purging and cleaning out the crap in your store, you're better off either, putting it to auction. If it doesn't sell by auction, well, then probably donate it. But I would go through the method of like discounting it, auctioning it, or you can just skip that and just go to purge, maybe sell it off Facebook, make a bundle. Otherwise, just get rid of it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think if you want to make money, you need to sell the items, liquidate them. When do you get too old to do all these marathons? Well, the way I look at this, and me and Carla have spoken about this, is like, we see a lot of older people running, like in their 60s, even people in their 70s. And here they are smashing out, the events that we're doing, and they're making it look like a cup of tea. I'm not saying we want to be smashing out, crazy times, but I would love to think that I'm able to still continue running 60 and 70 and doing those longer distances at that age. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks, Puppy Dog Diary. Appreciate you. Good night. Deb Skate, correct. Need to be installed. There you go. Thanks, Deb. Appreciate it. Good evening, Chris and everyone. How you doing, Dave? Appreciate you swinging by. Hope you're doing well. Man, I miss RuneScape too. Yes, and that's usually I just watch the videos, to be honest. But I haven't played for probably 3 months. I usually go in little waves. But because I've been so busy, actually maybe I'll be able to play some. Might be able to play some in Philippines. Interesting. I'll have a lot of downtime, so who knows? I'll double check. I don't think I release on setup plays until. Oh, okay, yeah. But it looks like Deb's already answered that question. So, all right. Let's do a giveaway. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all. I'm going to put a timer up. How do I do timer? Where is the timer? I'm going to put a timer up of just a couple of minutes, and once that minute is down, we're going to do the duck race, and anyone that's in, that's it. So I'm going to add this right now. There you go. That's the timer to get into the giveaway. Then we're going to do the giveaway, and we'll continue to answer questions and things as we go, but I want to do the duck race and get rolling. So I will say, though, just as a bit of a sneak peek, anyone that does do Pokemon cards tonight, you're going to get 2 packs. Feeling generous, going to get 2 packs. You got this much time right here to get in. And then we'll do the duck race. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, what else has been happening, folks? How's the week been for you all? Are you doing anything to your business, to your store, to your eBay, to your side hustle to help it grow? We've moved into Q4, and Q4 is a bit of an interesting couple of months because obviously we've got the roll up and lead up to Christmas, so spending will start to rise. So it's a matter of having the right things to ensure that the spending is coming into your pocket and into your store. So love to hear if anyone's working on those different things. Obviously, Brendan getting those video game stuff, that's going to be hot for this time of the year. I've got a few things that I've kept away for this time of the year as well. I've still got a couple of, I think I've got 3 consoles. I've got some Lego that I've put aside. I've got some other things that I've purchased to put aside for this kind of time of the year because people are happy to spend. It will be interesting. This will be my first time going through Christmas period and summer period while doing clothing. I started doing the clothing end of December, January last year, and all started this year. And I've never gone through the whole cycle of Christmas and whatnot. So it will be interesting to see what happens. Now, I can see that my Wi-Fi is dropping at the moment, so I do apologize if I'm cutting out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for Q4 with the clothing. Oh, you're on school holidays. Oh, it's because you're in a different state. Well, enjoy your school holidays, mate. Enjoy. All right, we're going to do the duck race. Let's get this started. Put this back up over here. Let's do this. I'll get this ready for you folks. And I finally finished the McDonald's Pokemon set. Couldn't eat another Happy Meal, so bought for Coco on eBay. Fair game. It's probably better for you as well. Like, your gut. But congratulations. How many cards in it? It's not many. Like, it's only like 14 or 15. Is that correct? Yeah, video games always sell like hotcakes, but I think people can justify the dollary dues around this time of the year a lot easier. All right, I'm going to get this duck race ready, folks. Just give me a second. We've got quite a few people jumping in. Love it. Oh, yeah, 15 cards. Okay. Duck race, names, edit list. Cool. All right. Let's do this. All right, here's all the names. Done. We'll do 2 minutes. And I'm going to put the sound on because I want to hear the duck race. Good luck, everyone. This will go for 2 minutes and I'll commentate and we see how we go. So good luck. All right. So 2 minutes of excitement, stress, and screaming, I would like to think. We've got Grumpy Granny and Recommerce Dave coming up. Ooh, Grumpy Granny really pushing it. Angels now pushing as well. We've got Books Along with Stuff trying to win as well. Adam, what are you doing, mate? You're pushing it big time. We've got a few people at the back. Drew, we've got Secondhand Gang coming to sweep in as well. I can still see a few people lurking at the back, but that usually means you're going to come climbing at the tail end of this. Although I have been surprised a few times. Kerry, Ashton, a few of you just lurking out on the side. Hey, Drew's coming out. King Drew. Here we go. Wow. Sneaking up on the side. Secondhand Gang is trying to be consistent, but he's now pulled back. Johnny Boy's trying to swoop in. We've got Andrew trying to push through. Dave's trying to push through. This is going to be a tough one. So we're doing 5 winners tonight. Yeah, we'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see who's going to, take home the most. PDD. Is that Kai? I think it's Kai. We've got 42 seconds. We've got Wendy. We've got Grumpy Granny pushing through again with the little motorcycle helmet. Actually, I think it's a space helmet. Andrew looks like he's wearing a granny costume. We've got Kerry on the side. Ashton. Here we go. Come on. Here's the final 17 seconds, 16 seconds. We've got Drew pushing. Drew is pushing. Look at this. Oh, Dave's pushing. Mel's pushing. Mel actually won the other week for the booster box. Oh, look at this. Grumpy Granny's coming through. Kai's coming through as well. Looks like Kai's going to win. Well done, Kai. Jeepers, out of nowhere. That was intense. All right, let's just write down the names before I forget, and we will make this happen. So we had Kai come in first. Well done, Kai. Kai, you were number 1. Then we got Nat coming in. I think Nat won last week as well. Nat came in second. Well done. We got Books Along with Stuff coming in third. Well done. And then we got Grumpy Granny coming in 4th. And then it looks like we've got Drew. Well done. So GG, you haven't won for a while. Welcome back. And then we got Drew sweeping in as well as number 5. Well done, Drew. That was a lot of fun, actually. A lot of fun. Well done, Kai. Well done. I don't think you've won here before. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'll have a look at what you actually selected in a second. I'm just writing down these names. All right, so we've got Kai. We've got Books Along with Stuff. We've got Drew, GG, and Nat. Let's have a look. Roll. It was so intense, right? So intense. So much better than the wheel. I know a lot of you were pushing for this, and now I think it's consistent. That's what I'll be doing going forward. All right, let me just have a look and see who's won what. So we've got, where's Kai? Kai's jumped into Pokemon cards. All right, so I'm going to get the 2 out for Kai. Let me do this now. And actually, I'm going to give you 3 Kai because you came first. I'm feeling generous tonight. So I'll put that to the side. We then had Drew. We had Nat. And Nat has gone for Pokemon cards. So I said everyone's getting 2 tonight. Nat, well done. We got 3rd place was Books Along with Stuff. Books Along with Stuff has got Pokemon cards. So we'll go 2 for you. Well done, sir. Then we've got Grumpy Granny going 4th. GG. Pokemon. Oh, tonight could be your night, GG. And then we've got Drew coming in, not last, but just 5th. And he's also getting 2 packs as well. Well done, Drew. So I'm going to put all this to the side and do this in a fair order. We'll start with Kai. So it looks like we got no other winners for the... It's just all Pokemon tonight. It's funny how that happens. Some weeks it's the other way around, but it's all good. Oh, interesting. Cheeky. That's fine. Mate, if you're getting sales, I think that's better than winning Pokemon cards, so well done. Yeah, the duck races are fun. So I'm going to keep doing those. I'll keep trying to spice it up. each week while we do this and you know, bring some joy to it. So a lot of fun. I'll have a Zard, thanks. Okay, no pressure. All right, let's open this up for Kai. Kai, if you don't know how this works, essentially, if I don't have your details, I'll send you an email within 24 hours. Get your email address, and we'll send these out to you. Of course, if you don't want these for whatever reason and you want to donate them to someone else, you're more than welcome to do that. But otherwise, I'll get in contact with you and we'll send them out to you. So let's open this up. 3 packs for Kai for coming first. And of course, if anyone has questions while we do this, let me know in the comments and I will answer. Otherwise, we're just going to open these up and then we'll wrap it up, folks. So we've got Drantini, not too bad. We've got Jen joining. How you doing, Jen? Appreciate you swinging by with the 3-hour time difference. Hey, Finizan. We have Herdia, Mawile, Buffalant, another Krabby, a Clefairy. Oh, right off the bat. Palafin, look at that card. Look at the artwork on that. That's epic. Epic, epic, epic. Where are my sleeves? I like him. He is like the Lord of the Dolphins. Well done, Kai. Now, what I tend to find is usually there's one really lucky person when we do these, and everyone else usually doesn't get much. Maybe Kai's going to be the man tonight. No, you're welcome, Kai. So that's pack number 1 for Kai. Let's see what we can do for pack number 2 for Kai. All right, pack number 2. All right, this little guy is a cutie. I'm actually just going to zoom this out a little bit because it's a bit too high for me and it's annoying me. Make this a little bit higher. There we go. All right. There we go. It's a bit better. All right, we've got Daramaka. We've got Boozle, Bound Sweet. We have Magnemite. We have Doug Trio, Houndstone. So close, so close. Diggers by, Bundle by, Brassius, and Toxtricity. Not too bad. Bit of fun. And then 3rd pack for you, Kai. Let's see if we can get last pack magic for you. Dolov, cutie, Timpole, Surskit, Numel. This guy's a weird one. Toadscruel, Ninetales. Oh, is there something here? Vengeful Punch. Hey, there's the snotty Pokemon. Cubchoo. What the heck? Oh, EX as well. All right, you've done well, Kai. Well done. Well done. Well done indeed. I think you can be pretty happy with that. All right. We'll move on to the next, folks. So what's been going on, folks? What else? What else? What's top of mind? Any problems we're having on the good old eBays? Any struggles, challenges? There's plenty of experience in the chat right now. So if you have a question, whether I can answer it or not, there's probably someone in this room that can. So if you have a question, make sure you chuck it in there, or a problem or something you're dealing with. So Kai, I'll get in contact with you, mate. We'll get that out to you. Next up is Nat. Let's go, Nat. One of our regular winners of the last few weeks, haven't you? Good luck, Nat. Let's see what we can do for Nat. We got Dolov, Timpole, Town Store, Numel, Chandler, Patrol Cap, Velosum, Finneason, and okay, all right, not too bad. Nice little EX right there. What are my top 3 brands of jeans? It would be Levi's, Levi's, and Levi's. No, so I sell majority Levi's, to be honest. But it probably would go Levi's, Lee, and then probably it would probably then actually be a close between Nudie or Wrangler. That's my top 3 jeans. And that's because that's what I usually find or source. And of course, you know, it all comes down, but Levi being my top 1. Last week, I obviously sold a pair of, if you haven't seen my video, I sold a pair of Diesel. They flew out the door, but I don't find them very often. I think I've only ever sold 2. So yeah, all right, that's the first pack for Nat. We'll open up the second one. The Dolphin's nice, right? I had my first stuff and I sold a DVD, couldn't find it anywhere, went through the previous sales, and turns out I had sold it with another season of a show and forgot to remove it. First refund. Damn. Look, it happens. It happens. My 6-year-old doesn't realize you can't see him, and he's got his Pokemon folder out trying to show you all his cards. Oh, that is so cute. Well, mate, I'm sure you got some cool cards there, buddy. I would love to see your cards. Get Dad to send me a photo on Instagram, and I'll have a look at them a bit later. If you want to do that, Dad, you can do that. But that's cute. Thanks for trying to share, dude. Appreciate you. All right, this is pack number 2 for Nat. Let's go, Nat. Let's bring you home the Zard, hey? Do you reckon we can pull a Zard for Nat? She did call it. Or she's calling it, sorry. Rhyme, Rockruff, Wiglet, King Gambit, Winkalone. We got Letter of Encouragement, Combi, Swablu, and nope, not tonight. Not tonight. You still got one. So one hit. If you get no hits, folks, I will get you into the hit pile where there's some cool, exciting things in there. But Nat, you got one hit tonight, so well done on that. Do you sell much vintage clothing? Oh, yeah. Majority of my clothing is probably 90s and 00s, like early 2000s. Majority of it. So, yes, that's vintage. And some of the higher vintage stuff, like there's some pretty cool stuff. Those diesel jeans I sold were vintage. They haven't paid yet. They're having problem paying, they're saying. But I sold a waxed, like a wax stain. So it's like all over wax. Wrangler shirt, and that's like retro colors, black, like it's like a cyan blue and like a pink, and there's a bit of green in it as well. That thing's gone for about $80. I've sold some vintage North Face as well in the past, which they moved out pretty quick. I think they went for 120 a piece, and they were just your puffer jackets. Some of the vintage jeans do really well. Some of the top Levi's I've sold vintage. When I say vintage, like 90s, 80s, have gone for anywhere between 80 to 120. I mean, I don't get them all the time, but most of the time my clothing is ASP is about $36. So it's not high price, but it moves quick. No. Never. I don't think I've ever sold any. I don't think I've ever seen any. Very cute. Very cute. Oh, jeebus. You're welcome, Nat. You're welcome. All right. Next up is books along with stuff. Adam, show your face. Well, don't show your face. Reveal yourself in the chat. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're moving some of those books, listing more, selling heaps. Let's do this for books along with stuff. He seems to do pretty well on this channel too. He does really well. All right, books along with stuff. Let's do this. La Vesta, Rowlett, Bunnelby, Smolv, Solrock, Houndoom, Gramble, Fungus. Oh, that's cool. Magneton. And, okay, pack 1, not a massive win. If you don't get anything, mate, I'll get you to pick something out of the hit pile. So you need to be here to pick. Otherwise, I'll have Grumpy Granny do it. I'm just gonna call that right now. If you don't call your number when you're called. In case you don't win anything, that is. We've got Phantump, we have Dynamo, we have Vulpix, Dugtrio, Houndstone, Diggers By. Oh, that's a cute Lechonk. I like Lechonk. If anyone ever gets a plushie of Lechonk, I want it. Oddish, Gita. All right, no hits for you, Adam. I can see that you're in the chat now. Adam, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 8, please, sir. 1 and 8. I have some Fubu jeans and tops I bought a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but was never sure if they were fakes or not. How do I find out? GG, that's on you. I'll let you answer that one. Good to see that you've been selling more, mate. Well, I mean, not good to see that you're not listing much, but good to see you selling more. 7 it is. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey! Nice little Krabby. Taking him home. Well done, a books along with stuff. Next up is, I'm just going to shuffle this, and that's 7 in there now. I'm actually running out of hit cards, to be honest. There's 7 in there. 7. I'll put that to the side. All right. Next up. Oh, this is Grumpy Granny. Will it tonight be her night? She's been waiting for this day for a long time. Good luck, GG. Do you think having a 20% sale on all stock for 48 hours is a good idea to move stock? Yes. So I did my book sale for 35% off for a week before I unlisted them all. I think it brought in about $250 extra worth of book sales, which, look, I wasn't really selling many books, so it's good. But look, I think 48 hours, it could be too small. I would honestly do, if I was doing 48-hour sale, I'd do like 50% off, because you got to remember that just because you're running a 20% sale doesn't mean people are on your store. You want to run the sale when most people are on your store. So you need to check your traffic and see when most people are on your store. And then do it time-wise. You want to do it, when you think people are going to be scrolling or, having a look. Because I've run, 40% sales. I've run a 30% sale before, like with coupons or whatever. And I've had them running, and maybe I haven't sold stuff. And then the day after it's out, like after the sale ends, I'll have someone come through and pay full price. And they've missed out by one day, but they didn't know because they weren't on looking for it. So yeah, it's a bit of a, yeah. All right, let's just open GG's first pack because I know she's waiting. Let's go. Dynamo, Phantom, Vulpix, Pokemon League Headquarters, Lunatone, Serena, Rockruff, Baltoy. Oh, Houndstone EX. Nice little hit for GG. If your clothing needs sewing done due to holes, would you repair it or not list it at all? No, I'll just list it. As I call out all the defects or any issues. Most of my clothing is A grade, but there's always everyday wear and things like that. But yeah, if it's still good, I'll just sell it with defects, like what Granny has said. But I would be fair to take a lower price, and I'll probably list it with a price lower than my standard ASP or my standard expected price. Because I can't expect to get full price for it. Depends what it is. Because if they're $90 jeans, perfect. And it's got a broken zipper, I might sell them for 60 or 70 because they can repair them for 10, 15 bucks, right? So, yeah. All right, pack number 2 for GG. Let's do it. Come on. I actually secretly want GG to get a big hit. She deserves it. She's been in and out of just getting things happening to her back. And I don't know. I want to give back to her. So, of course, I want everyone to win, but All right, Bishop, Magneton, Timpole, Chandelure, Patrol Cab, Blossom, Timpole again. Poppy, love little Poppy. And no, you got one hit though, GG. You got one hit, so you can't complain. Houndstone, little puppy. And then we've got our last winner for tonight, which is Drew. We will get you in, mate. So GG was listed on eBay. She would be listed as vintage with some defects. You're very, very cheeky, Adam. You're going to get yourself into a bit of trouble there. You're going to right way for a smack's bottom. Grumpy Granny's going to get you, mate. Very cheeky. Jeepers. All right, this is for Drew. Drew, my man. The Drew Trot. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get him a banger. I'm not sure if, Drew, you're wanting these. Let us know in the comments. Larvitar, Magnemite, EV, Malamar, Grumpig, Clodsire, Larvitar again, Salandit, Claydol. All right, no hit. If you don't get a hit, Drew, I will be pulling out a card for you, so we'll see what happens. We've got one more pack for you. Let's see if we can get him a hit. GG is a national icon. Looks like I need a bigger pitchfork. That's enough out of you, Adam. I can actually picture you saying this, Granny. Like, that's how much we chat. Like, I can picture you saying it. I love it. I love the banter. All right. Freaky. We have this little fella. We have Boozle, Bounsweet, Solrock, Houndoom, Gramble, Smoliv. Oh, there we go. Drew in with the big win. Drew's getting gold tonight. I wonder if Drew's here. Look, he might be lurking. I don't know. He might watch the replay, or maybe he's already gone. It's up to you, mate. But you just got yourself the gold card for tonight. So well done, buddy. Well done. Nice little hit. Artisan. That's pretty cool. What a cool card. Well done, sir. Anyway, I'll reach out to you if I don't hear back to you before we finish. Super cool. All right. Grumpy Granny for sale, recently refurbished. Hey, that's not a bad thing. You know, it's always good to, you know, get everything all fixed up and ready to rumble again. Recently refurbished. Jeepers. Poor Granny. She's getting picked on tonight. Good grief. So I just want to quickly just shout out to everyone again with what we did for Backpacks for Vic Kids. So just in case people have come late. So on Thursday, I went to Backpacks last week and we dropped in, did the donation, all that jazz. And we got to hold the check. And for those that didn't hear, this $10,748 has been allocated to go to 398 Santa packs, meaning 398 kids are now going to be able to have a smile on Christmas, and they're going to get some Christmas presents. So actually, some of these Santa packs, like they're I think they were there was, for the younger kids, they're about 30 centimeters high, and the older kids, they're probably about 45 centimeters tall, full of just presents. Like they're probably getting more than some of the kids I know. So very, very rewarded and spoiled, which is great. Like we want to be able to give them that kind of love and joy and excitement for Christmas, because they're probably not getting it in other ways. So a big thank you to all of you that have helped make this happen. That's now been all donated. If anyone has questions about this, by all means, next year we are going to try and do it bigger and better, working with Backpacks a bit closer to see how we can do that. So look, I'll be reaching out early next year, you know, maybe to have some conversations with people of how we can make this bigger and better. But I am going to be, having the conversation a lot earlier next year, because already I think there's some pretty cool things that we'll be able to do with it. So just wanted to say thank you again, and, you know, play back that to anyone that might have joined a bit later. Well, team, where's my countdown going again? Appreciate you all. Appreciate it. I don't think there's any other questions that have come through. Bit of a shorter one today. I mean, we'll finish probably 10 minutes early, but I wanted to give back. That's why we did some extra Pokemon cards. Between now and middle of November, we'll continue to do the live streams before I go away to Philippines. Obviously, while I'm in the Philippines, I won't be doing live streams. So, you know, I'll continue to do this. We'll hang out. We'll do some more giveaways. There might be another little few things that we do as some extra goodies, just as a thank you for you guys. Because, you know, I am very grateful for you guys being part of the community. And as you saw, that check wasn't made out to me. That check was made out to you guys, CLFurlong and YouTube community. So that's you. So big thank you guys. Really do appreciate it. We've literally changed lives. And it's been very rewarding to be able to do that. Fully renovated, not refurbished. Like it. I opened a 151 ETB the other day. Beautiful set. What did you get, Nat? What did you get? How'd you go? Very worthy cause. Very worthy. Any volunteers to catch the bloody big possum on my roof? Well, by the time we get there, mate, it's probably already gone. But man, they can be scary in the middle of the night. Like, because we get him here, and then like he'll be 11 p.m., dead quiet, nothing's going on, and then these things are crazy. What? No live streams from Whoop Whoop? No, there'll be no live streams from Whoop Whoop, because I probably won't have signal in Whoop Whoop. I'll probably drop a couple of videos and things like that and keep you guys, you know, connected. But I don't want to make any promises, because I don't know. I don't know what's going to be happening. So, plus the idea is I want to be there and spending the time with Carla and her family and all that jazz. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see if I can make something happen, and I can do that, and I'll let you guys know. But obviously, I don't know at this point. What, you did get the Zard? Okay, everyone seems to be getting that Zard EX. He jumps over from the tree at dusk and goes back to the tree in the morning. Oh, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. He is not dumb at all. All right, folks, really do appreciate you all. Yes, GG will probably be having some live streams while I'm away. So, you know, more on that. What I'll do is I'll do a nice little handover to you, GG, when I finish up. More than happy to do that. We can do that officially. I can leave that on, you know, so people know that, you know, while I'm away, you can fill in, and then you can give my slot back when I get back. Hey, that's only fair game. People might want the duck race though. Anyway, we'll talk about that as we get closer to it. But yes, there'll be plenty of stuff you guys can watch. Don't you worry about that. All right, folks, really do appreciate you all hanging out. And congratulations to all the winners. A big thank you to everyone that made it so possible for that, $10,000, $11,000 that we did. It's been very, very rewarding to be able to be part of that. And we have obviously really encouraged and, made a big difference to a lot of people. So big thank you. Take it easy. I hope all the sales come through to you this week, and don't stress if things aren't looking perfect today, because that does not define the rest of your week or the rest of the month or the rest of the year. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't take action. Just some wise little words there for you. If anything, if you do want to support this channel, the best thing you can do is listen, watch my podcast, and share that. That would mean the world to me. Otherwise, keep hanging out here, showing up. Look after yourselves. Appreciate you all. You have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And until the next time, we'll take it easy and cheers.